Professor Mark Hirschey of our finance faculty, and Mark has been with the school for a long time, but not as long as I have, and teaches a number of courses for us, investments and a security analysis course, and sometimes, because he is the author of your textbook, he also teaches this course. So he is remarkably suited to providing good information to you today, and I'm not exactly sure what we're going to hear, but we'll see what it is. So I will give the mic to Professor Hirschey.
I've never used a mic before. Can you hear? Is that all right? Women are always hard to please. Listen, it's a real pleasure for me to be here today. It's a pleasure because I wrote the book, The Fundamentals of Managerial Economics book, for you people. And it's a real pleasure that Doug and Keith have chosen to use it. One thing I hope that you'd be pleased to know is that any of the royalties I get from KU, I donate back to the school. So it's a real get-rich-slowly idea. Listen, the other thing is I'm kind of nervous, actually, because Doug not only got here before me, Doug hired me. He didn't let you know that, which means he's probably not as proud of that as he should be. But the other thing is that Doug sets the teaching schedule, and he assigned himself, rather than me, to this class. And that makes him the A team, and I'm the B team. Today, I am the substitute teacher. And you know the problem that substitute teachers have is that they're all just very darn, just deadly serious, and the class is out there doing spitballs and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what in the heck can I do to motivate you people to choose to listen to me rather than the A team? And I'm thinking, you know, it's really hard for me to come up with a reason why you should be willing to listen to anything that I have to say. So I was thinking there must be some way that I can get these guys motivated to listen to what's going on at the front of the class. So what do you think? Are there like any ways possible you think we could get people to listen to what's going on at the front of the classroom? What do you think? The problem, you know, is that not all the information at the front of the class gets to the back of the class. Now, one of my colleagues actually did a study once. And he did a study of GPAs at the back of the room versus the front of the room. You guys don't want to be here. That's why you're back there. That's why the candy probably won't make it back there. So break it up and pass it around. So let me just ask, is it okay is there any reason for y'all to listen to what goes on up here, or should I just quit? More convincing. Okay. Today I want to talk about the bailout bubble. And in my own classes, I like to tell people what I'm going to tell them, then I tell them, and then I tell them what I told them. And there used to be this TV show called The Wild Wild West, and they'd have all these images, and then throughout the course of the series you would see what the images meant. Let's start up there in the left-hand corner. Who knows who's got their arms wide open? Who is that? I can't hear you. And he's got his arms wide open because he's going to transform the fellow next to him, whose name is, into U.S. Congressman Barney Rubble from Massachusetts. And when you think about the subprime bubble, the credit mess, the collapse of the economy, life as we know it coming to an end, and all of that, you think, my God, we should be able to blame a politician, right? And there's an obvious, Barney Rubble's favorite politician, or let's blame Wall Street. Let's not blame people. That's mean or unkind. Let's blame Lehman Brothers or Bear Stearns. They make more money than I do, so therefore they are guilty. Sidebar. If you're going to invest in any of the 7 deadliest sins, avoid envy. It's the only one that isn't any fun. So, if you think about politicians, they're the most envious group around. So, being envious of Wall Street is kind of business as usual.